Lincoln County Schools offers a variety of online courses taught by teachers across our county. We have an online room where students can work, or juniors and seniors with reliable and consistent transportation can work from home. These courses have limited availability as each high school has a number of slots given to them. If any of these courses are offered in our building and could fit in your schedule, you wouldn't be allowed to take them online. If you have previously been unsuccessful in an online Canvas course, you would also not be eligible for future classes. As you can see, there are a selection of AP level courses, including environmental science, European history, human geography, and psychology. There are a couple CTE courses in our business field. There are also a couple of science courses, including ecology, forensic science, NC wildlife. We also offer French 1 and 2, law and justice, mythology, psychology, and the upper levels of Spanish. These classes can vary from year to year. These are the courses that were offered this year, and more information will be in the online curriculum guide. Gaston College has a partnership with Lincoln County Schools where students can take tuition-free courses through the college to obtain college credit and high school credit. There are 2 college transfer pathways and 18 CTE pathways. Most of these courses will transfer to a four-year college. All of the courses will transfer to a community college. There are dual credit allowances, which means you could take, for example, English 111, 112, and 231 to satisfy your junior English class at West Lincoln High School. Or if you wanted to take your foreign language credits through Gaston College, you could take Spanish 111 to equal Spanish 1, and then Spanish 112 to equal Spanish 2. What you can't do is take Spanish 1 at the high school and then Spanish 112 through the college. You have to do one or the other and fulfill both requirements. Students must have an unweighted GPA of at least a 2.8. The tuition is free, but students will have to pay fees and purchase required textbooks for their courses. Our career coach is Miss Mondragon, and she is on our campus on Mondays and Wednesdays in the counseling office. In order to take these courses, you have to meet the requirements, complete the paperwork, and the Gaston College application to be enrolled in the courses. 9th and 10th graders have additional requirements, which includes being identified as AIG in reading and math and having qualifying test scores from an exam such as the PSAT, pre-ACT, ACT, or SAT. Students who are successful in college classes are self-motivated. They attend class, whether it's online or in person. They're organized. They check their email regularly. They use their time wisely. They're comfortable with technology. They're self-disciplined and don't require anyone to remind them to log into their courses and get their work done. They're competent using Blackboard, which we have a tutorial for once you sign up for those courses. They're able to communicate well and advocate for themselves, and they also have reliable computer and internet access. Student expectations for CCP students. You have to follow directions on your student login form and log into WebAdvisor and set up your Gaston College student email account and your Blackboard account. This information will be provided to you by Ms. Mondragon once you are enrolled in the courses. You have to understand that college expectations are different than high school expectations. You're responsible for reading the current Gaston College Student Handbook and following college policies and procedures. You also have to read your syllabus for each class that you are in. Students need to log in each day to keep up with the content flow, complete assignments, follow discussions, and communicate with your classmates and instructor. We ask that you do this in a formal email manner, not as if you were texting a friend. You've got to communicate directly with your college instructor. Counselors at West Lincoln High School are not able to speak to college instructors on your behalf. At best, we can ask Ms. Mondragon to facilitate a conversation for you, but it is your responsibility as a college student to do this on your own. And if you don't get anywhere doing it on your own, then come and ask for help. Expect to be treated as a college student. The consequences for lack of participation or attendance may result in being withdrawn from the courses by the college instructor. Some courses may cover topics that have mature content, and there is no such thing as credit recovery in college. Once you meet the course end date, they are not going to allow you to submit work that you hadn't completed yet or anything late. So the grade that you end with is the grade that you will receive. CCP grades and withdrawals. College course grades will be included on your high school transcript as well as your Gaston College transcript. They will affect your GPA. Grades are reported from Gaston College, such as an A, B, C, D, or F, and that is how they are recorded on your transcript with a numerical grade. A letter grade of A would get you a 95, B an 85, and so forth. It doesn't matter if you made a numerical grade of 100 in your Gaston College course, that will show up on your high school transcript as a 95. If a student is withdrawn by their instructor, the student will receive an F on your high school transcript. There is nothing that we can do to help you reverse that if it happens. That happens when you don't log into your course in a timely manner or complete assignments, and we don't always get a heads up from the instructor that that is going to happen. Sometimes they will reach out to Miss Mondragon and say this student's in danger of being dropped because of X, Y, and Z, and we're able to facilitate a conversation with that student to urge them to log in and get their work done. But we are not always given that opportunity. Once you are withdrawn by your instructor, that F will be on your high school transcript, and there is no way for it to be removed. Grades can affect admissions to Gaston College and to other colleges and universities. Gaston College courses will not be noted on your high school progress reports. The course will be listed, but there will be no grade. We only receive final grades from Gaston College. It is the student's responsibility to notify the high school counselor if they need to drop or withdraw from a CCP course. The instructor can drop a student from their class at their discretion. If you are within the withdrawal period for Gaston College courses where you would not have that on your transcript, you have got to email Miss Rainwater and Miss Mondragon at her Gaston email account that you would like to withdraw from a course or drop a course if you are in that drop period. There is no way for you to drop it on your own without going through that process. Savings for CCP students. College transfer pathways save you approximately $2,500. CTE certificate pathways range in savings from $1,050 to $1,800. Fees and textbooks are the responsibility of the student. Lincoln County Schools can cover these fees for qualifying students. There will be a deadline for assistance. If you know that you will not be able to pay for fees or purchase required textbooks, you need to contact Ms. Rainwater as soon as possible to start the process of that application. Money can run out, so you want to make sure you get your request in first. There are some programs that have additional fees, such as cosmetology and welding, and you can review the estimated cost by looking at the College Now handbook. Fees must be paid to the college by the deadline, or you will be dropped from your classes. If that happens, you can ask to be re-enrolled in the courses if there is still availability. There is no guarantee of that happening. The Gaston College Promise Scholarship will cover all in-state tuition and fees not covered by financial aid for 2 years. Savings can range from $5,000 for students seeking credentials at Gaston College and up to $30,000 for students who initially plan to start at a four-year university right after high school. To be eligible, you must be a recent high school graduate, earned at least a 3.25 unweighted GPA in high school, have completed at least 15 hours in the CCP program, earned a grade of C or higher in all of your classes for CCP, completed your FAFSA and your Gaston College scholarship application and all other general admission requirements of the college. You have to enroll in at least 15 credit hours in a degree-seeking program at Gaston College the semester immediately following your high school graduation. If you are withdrawn from a class, you will not be eligible for the scholarship. Usually each class is worth 3 credit hours. Most math and science courses are 4 credit hours. The School of Science and Math is another option for online courses for our students. These are offered through NCSSM. They are competitive and rigorous. Courses are online or offered during specific class periods as live feed classes. They are open to 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Students will have to meet certain criteria to enroll in these courses. Some examples of courses are listed below. The same expectations apply for students to be successful in these classes as are Canvas and CCP classes.